What is up, the universe and everyone in between? Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Christopher Miller, and we got some stuff planned today. So there's turkey dog, Lily. 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 Oh, looks like old Lily Bug. Say hi. That's Lily Bug, and we're gonna get off. We're gonna go and we're gonna get something to eat, and then I want to clean the shop, and then we're gonna go for a four-wheeler ride. So. Alright, so we're off to go get something to eat. We're going to stop and get the mail. Do you want to stop and get the mail, Lily?
Yeah, I get the mail.
Okay, you get it. I'll unlock the door for you. Okay.
Make sure that.
Just having a bit of trouble. There you go. What'd you get?
Huh?
Any presents?
Huh?
Any presents?
Present? I did a present.
Casino. And a flyer. Cool, thank you.
We did that one.
Okay, so we're off to go get something to eat?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright guys, we'll see you there. Alright, so we're here at the restaurant. Take the hat off, you know. I need a haircut here soon too. So we'll figure out what we're gonna get. We're gonna get the veggie bean burrito. Because Daddy doesn't eat meat, does he? What do you call Daddy? Remember? What do you call Daddy?
I don't know.
Remember what does Daddy eat meat?
Because they're friends.
What's friends?
The animals.
All the animals, yeah. And we call Daddy a vegan?
Vegan.
Vegan, yes. So I have been vegan for about 2 years now. Coming November, it's October now, so it's pretty close. And one of the best decisions I've ever made. So yeah, that's just my opinion. I really like the idea of not eating animals, so that's where I'm at with that. So we're gonna get the veggie bean burrito, and my good friend works here, so we're going to just gonna load it up for us, man. We're gonna be sweet. We get some home fries too. Yeah, some home fries and a burrito, and then we'll be all fueled up to go make a new trail with the four-wheeler. But first, I want to clean the shop when we get back, and get the lawnmower and the weed whacker ready for winter, like take the fuel out of it. I think I'm just gonna let it sit there and idle out. Then we're gonna go for a four-wheeler ride and make a new trail. I want to make a new nice trail out there, and I'll show you guys. I'll show you when we get out there. Right, Lily? Nice. Guess what? Guess.
You love me.
I do love you. How old are you, Lily? How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
Is that how old you are?
Yes.
That was your birthday last week, wasn't it?
Yes.
So you just knew. You knew it being 5 years old. So yeah, today's finally my weekend. I only get 1 day for a weekend because I work all the time. And it's weird too because when I work midnights, it doesn't really feel like you get a weekend because I work 10 at night till 6 in the morning. So I gotta be at work Sunday night, and then I'm done 6 o'clock in the morning on Friday. But then it's like, what do you do? Do you like sleep all day Friday, or you try and pull an all-nighter type sense Friday, and then just try and get a weekend? And so I usually end up sleeping. But lately, there's been a lot of work at the quarry, so I'm working Friday night as well. So working 6 days a week, and I only got 1 day to, so I worked last night. I only got one day to kind of have a day and not have to wake up and go to work. So I'm actually going to stay up all day because I wanted to do some stuff with you guys and with Lily. I usually see Lily every weekend, right? Every weekend, Daddy's always driving down to come get you. Is it a long car ride? Is it a long car ride? Is it fun though? Yeah, we usually try and have as much fun as we can. So she lives in Guelph and I live in Lions Head, Ontario, and that's like a 2.5 hour drive for me to get there, and then a 2.5 hour drive to get home. Usually we stop, get something to eat, do some shopping. So it's a good like 7-hour drive with eating and stuff like that. So I usually don't get much sleep when I go get her, but it's what I gotta do to be a good dad. And you gotta have some fun, right? You have lots of fun?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
Watching TV.
Watching TV? Because usually I'll like get home from work and she'll wake up like an hour after I get home, so I'll just like put TV on for her and we'll just watch TV while I have a nap. And she's really good that way. We're getting into it. You're really good that way. You're the best. She's the best. Do you like going on a four-wheeler ride? Huh? Do you like it? What's your favorite part? What's your favorite part?
Riding.
Riding? Going through the bush or going through the field? Remember last time we went out for a night ride? When we were out at nighttime? And what did we see when we were out there? Remember?
Deers!
Yeah, we saw a bunch of deers. There was like, how many of them? I think there was 4. I think there was 4 of them. And kind of felt bad because as soon as you get them in the headlights, you kind of spook them. And then, kind of slowly follow them around until they deke into the bushes. But we kind of spooked them. But we got to see them. They were cool, huh? They were pretty cool. Seeing some wild animals. We got lots of coyotes out here. And with the dogs, our Ace King and Odin, the turkey dog Odin, excuse me, they usually keep the coyotes at bay. And we usually hear them howling every night. Sometimes it's kind of freaky. Remember hearing the coyotes, Lily? Yeah. Coyotes are pretty crazy, but yeah. So we're just waiting on our food here. We got the burrito, the veggie bean burrito coming, some hash browns, and I got my coffee, and we'll be ready to go. Four-wheeling. We'll clean the shop first and get the lawnmower out in the barn, stuff like that. I got a huge barn. There's no animals, of course, at our property, and no farm animals, and. So I just use this big barn as like a storage area. I got a lot of junk in there. I'm putting the boat in there soon because it was like -3 the other night. It's starting to freeze and got a bit of snow. So that's all gone now. But anyway, Lily, we're gonna have something to eat and then we'll see you back at home. See you back at home, Lily. So we're back home now. Oh, brunch was awesome. It was really tasty and. Feeling fueled up, a little tired, but we're gonna get this thing going. I want to clean the shop, so I want to get the lawnmower drained full of fuel, let it die out, get it put it in the barn. I got the weed whacker up there, get it all cleaned up too. Kind of get a cleaner area for this because the four-wheeler has a plow on it. I'll be plowing the laneway in the wintertime, and this vacuum cleaner actually broke a belt. This belt was too small, so I had to get him, but I fixed it so it can go back inside. And as you can see, we've got a fairly long driveway, so we're gonna need the four-wheeler to get that laneway done. The dirt bike's there. We'll have a video on that one later. But I got a sweet light bar up there, and it acts as like a night light for me when I come in here to turn the big light on. So we're gonna tidy everything up. As you can see, my workbench is a total disaster. We're going to tidy all that up, get everything organized, and then we'll be ready to go for that four-wheeler ride. Need some tape to hold that safety bar on or something. Got some tape? There! That's ready to go for winter. Okay, so we got it fairly tidied up. Let's see. We got the room for the plow to go right there, and I can detach it and reattach it whenever I want to. You know, fairly tied up. So I gotta take the vacuum in there. It's still kind of a mess here, but it's an organized mess of tools, which I will organize here in a bit. But I want to get Lily and I dressed up, ready to go for a four-wheeler ride. So let's get out there before it gets too late. Alright, so I better get suited up and get ready for this four-wheeler ride. Oh, alright, suited up. Let's get the four-wheeler out here and head out for a ride. Alright, so we got her out. I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of a detail on the four-wheeler itself and what I've done to it and what it is. So here it is. So it's a 1989 Kawasaki Bayou 300, all-time four-wheel drive, but when I bought it, it wouldn't run, and as you can see right there, the front drive shaft was supposed to be there, but it was missing, and it leaks oil out of this seal that's in here, so it does leak oil a bit. So what I gotta do, I can't really find a piece to seal it up, and so all I gotta do is just make sure she's got oil. But since it was missing the front drive shaft, and in here was the front differential, and the casing was broken, so you could see the gears in there, and like mud and stuff was getting in, and water and all that. So I took the front diff out, and the connecting axles that go to the tires, so there would be an axle coming out of there, but I broke it off so that the tire could actually grab onto the A-arm, the brakes and all that stuff, so it would still be a solid unit. So this thing is actually just rear wheel drive. So what I did to get it to run was I took the whole motor apart, I put new piston rings in it, I did new gaskets, I adjusted the timing chain, adjusted the valves for the proper clearances, stuff like that, a good carb clean, and put it all back together, new spark plug, and she runs good. She still smokes a little bit. But I think that's just because she's a fairly older bike. ATV, sorry, I always call it a bike when she call the dirt bike a bike. So the quad, she still smokes a little bit, but I think that's just because it has a glazed piston wall. And you know, what are you gonna do for an older bike? I'm actually surprised that I got it running. You know, it was the first four-stroker motor in general that I had taken apart and fixed. Odin sure loves going for a ride with it. So Lily actually decided she wants to stay home today. She doesn't want to go for a four-wheeler ride. She wants to stay home with the fam jam, and I don't blame her. You know, it's a couple girls that live with us and my brothers, and of course she wants to hang out with them instead, Dad. But that's all right. Maybe she should come out next time. Now I like it without the
without the racks on it, so that's why I don't have the rack on the back. But I did put the front rack on so that the winch has something to hold on to. And here's my winch controls right here, and I'm actually going to mount them back onto here. But before we get out for the ride, I think I'm going to leave that for today. Before we get out on the ride, we just got to top up the oil. We got to check the fuel, and then I want to tighten the lug nuts, see what they're, if they're all good, and then we can head out for the ride. So here we go. I'll just time lapse. So if y'all are a bit younger and newer doing something like this, when you want to tighten the wheel nuts, you go opposites. So you go corner to corner, corner to corner, gets a really good seat for the rims. Tighten onto the Okay, so tires are good. Let's check the oil. So I got this oil here. Now this oil is NW40 for a 4-stroke. 4-stroke. You're supposed to use 4-stroke oil in ATVs because I guess they're gearing. If you were to just put regular oil in it, it would destroy the gears, I heard. So whatever, I just buy 4-stroke oil and works out pretty good. She hasn't blown up yet, which, you know, before I fixed it or before I was working on it, it was just a lawn ornament. So the fact that it runs and it runs good, so yeah, that's probably pretty hard to see. Alright, camera didn't record on that last part when I was filling up, so she's good. Lots of oil in there, enough for the ride that we're going to take it on. So, oil's good. Okay, check the fuel. So this All Balls Racing, that is for my piston rings that I'd put in it. And then new sticker here for the gaskets that I had put into it. You know me and my stickers, love stickers. Oh, lots of fuel. I always top this thing up every drive I go for, but I think today we're just gonna leave it like that. So I do actually want to one of these days take it into the shop with you guys, take the plastics off of it again, and just go over the whole thing with the bolts. And because once I got it put back together doing the motor, I haven't taken it apart since then, and I've been riding it fairly hard. So I just want to take all the plastics off, tighten all the bolts, make sure everything's nice and tightened up again for the winter. And hopefully, you know, with it being rear-wheel drive. So what I'm thinking, maybe what I'll do is, I'll put the back rack back on it, and then I got some stones here from the quarry. Some fairly long stones, and you know, they're a good size, so I'm gonna put, I don't know, 4 of them maybe on the back with the rack on it, tie them on so that the back tires have a bit more weight. Maybe that'll help with the traction, pushing snow around. It sucks that it's not 4-wheel drive anymore, but that's just what it is. I didn't really want to buy a new differential for this machine, considering it was blown up when I got it. So it is just a rear-wheel drive machine, and you know, it's got the Bear Claws tires on it. Really nice tires. One of the reasons why I did buy it. And you know, it's got the winch and really bright LED headlights on it, so it works pretty good. So let's fire it up and get it warmed up, ready for the ride. Now she should fire right up. Let's see. Oh man. Oh man, I love it when it fires up like that. So we'll let it do that and we'll just get ready to go. Alright, so we're ready to go. Lily actually decided to come with us. I got the GoPro ready for when we get there. Now the one thing that kind of sucks is that the battery doesn't last very long in this thing. I got some more batteries ordered. They should be in the mail in a couple weeks. And then I'll take you on some really cool adventures with the four-wheeler and the dirt bike. But until then, I can only make short clips with the GoPro. So we're going to try and do it with the phone. Now, Odin's going to come with us. And we'll get going now. So, alright. Put that bucket on. Safety first. Good job. All right, buckle it up.
Safety
First.
first.
Okay, why don't you fire it up, Lily?
Yeah. Oh.
Good job. All right, who's over? Alright guys, so we're in the bush right now. It's probably like just a 2-minute drive down the road from my house. We're allowed to be in here. We're allowed to mess around with the four-wheelers and stuff. There's no hunting. You all know that I don't eat meat, so that's not a problem. Lily and I, we come in through over there here. We come in through this trail there. Yeah? A stick? What is it? Oh yeah. That's like a tree stand or something for people that still hunt. There's a board up there, so. Yeah, it's like a tree stand or something, sweetie. Okay, so we come in from there, and if we come down here, now our main trail goes that way, and there's just like one kind of turnaround back there. But, so I want to come in this way. Sorry, it's already so dark in here. We're gonna have to just trying to do this quick without taping. Like I said, the GoPro doesn't really have much battery, and this phone battery is actually almost dying too. So we want to come in this way. Now it's already looked like it used to be a trail or something, so we're gonna come in here, and then I want to get rid of all these sticks, twigs and stuff. Maybe come in this way, get rid of all these twigs and stuff like that, clean this up, come in, or you can go in or around this tree. We're gonna rip up this way, rip up here, maybe take this one tree out, these couple, and then we're back on this bit of our main trail here. And then you can see I usually like going this way, but there is kind of a path here, so that could be a later video. So we're gonna try and get this kind of tidied up, and then see if we can go for a rip or two on the GoPro before the battery dies on that thing. We got lights on the four-wheeler, so we can see our path anyway. I would love to time lapse it, but we just don't have the battery power for it. So we'll see you when it's all cleared up. Alright guys, I sweat my butt off. Sorry it's so dark now. It took a little bit longer than expected. Hopefully the four-wheeler lights can give us a little bit of justice. If not, I'll be back in here. I want to do some more trailing in here. But we're going to do 2 laps of the new circuit that we just made, and then we'll get back to you. So we made it back to the house. Lily went inside to get me some water. Four-wheeler worked awesome today. In there in the bush, that GoPro camera battery sucks. It literally taped like 10 seconds of footage, and I couldn't get it to go again. It just really sucks. I don't know why it's so dead. But the trail was alright. It's really rocky and rolly, and it's pretty hard on. It feels like it's hard on the four-wheeler. It's really jarring you around and stuff. So maybe I'll get out there with the pickaxe or something and chop it down, level it out a little bit. There's still a couple stumps in there, but I will be getting those batteries for the GoPro here soon, I hope. And then there'll be lots of four-wheeling, dirt biking trips. I still got to tune up that dirt bike. It's sputtering a little bit, so maybe a carb clean and stuff like that. But all in all, it was fun. We got a nice little circuit made, and it's fairly dark out. Well, you know, I didn't get exactly everything I wanted to accomplish today. I really wanted to have a little bit longer of a four-wheeler ride with Lily and a bit more trailing. But just my equipment isn't really working so far, so all I got is my phone and the GoPro, and I have a program through the App Store that I can transfer the GoPro, because it's a wireless GoPro, to the phone, so I can at least edit those videos. You know, when this channel picks up and getting a little more, you know, a little more family and stuff, you know, get some more viewers and all that stuff, I'll probably upgrade to better cameras and all that. But for the time being, this is what I got, and I'm having fun with it. So I think Lily and I will go in, watch a movie. It's around 8 o'clock now, so it's close to her bedtime. We're gonna watch a movie, and then I'll probably play some Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse number 2. Totally in love with that game. What do you got there, Lily? What is it?
Water.
Oh, I thought it was wine. That's Daddy's water, isn't it? Yeah. We drink out of a glass bottle because plastic stuff is kind of gross. It is what it is, but I just think drink this. I've had this bottle for how long did I have this bottle?
5.
Huh?
6 years.
6 years? Probably like 2 years, but that's a long time to have a glass bottle. My whole family got colored ones, and and I'm the only one with it left. So. Oh, that's nice. You want a drink? Remember that one time you dropped it on the concrete and it went tinkly, tinky, tinky, tink? Oh, we were lucky there wasn't any water in it. But anyways, guys, I think we're going to end today's vlog here. We're going to go inside and watch a movie. Or do you want to play Dragon Ball?
Watch a movie.
Watch a movie? Alright, when you go to bed we're playing Dragon Ball. Alright, I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're gonna go in and watch a movie, and at the end of the day, Lily, it's all for love, and love for all. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!
And what did we see when we were out there? Remember?
Yes.
Yeah, we saw a bunch of deers.